The greatest form of control is where you think you're free when you're being fundamentally manipulated and dictated. One form of dictatorship is being in a prison cell and you can see the bars and touch it. The other one is sitting in a prison cell but you can't see the bar, you think you're free. What the human race is suffering from is mass hypnosis. We are being hypnotized by people like this. Newsreaders, politicians, teachers, lecturers. We are in a country and in a world that is being run by unbelievably sick people. The chasm between what we're told is going on and what is really going on is absolutely enormous.
Okay, thank you for joining us today, ladies and gentlemen. You are tuned in to the Red Pill Hardcore, and I'm your host, V. And today, I would like to start off by going ahead and explaining what the show is all about. This is a show that is dedicated to educating the public and getting people into activism. This show is all about breaking the psychological operations in which we are controlled by. You know, for those of you who don't know what a psychological operation is, I'm pretty sure you've heard the term PSYOP. You know, they're planned operations meant to control the minds and lives of groups or individuals everywhere. And who puts these PSYOPs on us? Well, the government. Any government. You break down the word. The word means mind control. Governare mente. So, it's all for the point of getting us into some form of slavery or another. And I'd like to break that. Today, I have with me Slawek Wiktor.
Yes, hello, thank you.
From STOPZET. How are you doing?
Exactly. I'm fine, thank you. And pleasure to be here and be in the show with you, and we can chat about some important stuff, right?
That sounds good. And you know, it's okay to be nervous because it's my first show too.
Oh yeah, I am so nervous, and I hope this won't be seen too much.
Well, let's not think about it, because that in itself is a psychological operation to be dealt with. So let's just get right into it. You are a member of STOPZET.
Yes.
Can you tell me what STOPZET is?
Yes, of course. STOPZET is a Polish association of mind control victims. And full name of this STOPZET is Stop Elektronicznym Zorganizowanym Torturom. That means Stop Electronic Organized Tortures. So we are people who being, tortured with those electromagnetic weapons and other waves, and also many of us are experienced gang stalking and other weird crew techniques trained on us, right?
Okay, when did this organization come about?
STOPZET was created at the first mind control conference in Poland, at Wrocław here, with cooperation with NTV. At the year of, I will tell you, it's at the conference began at the March of 2015, but association was registered first at the 3rd of November of 2015.
So it's fairly new.
Yeah, it's quite new, but we already have over 65 registered members.
How many?
It's 65.
65 registered?
Yes. But what is important that every day call us other people complaining about the same issues. Mm-hmm. That they're being stalked, they're being abused with these microwave beams, mm-hmm. and someone breaking their mind, right?
Well, and you're getting these calls from Polish citizens. So, I mean, who do you think is responsible for the targeting of Polish people.
Yeah, you know, most of us experience young people following us, but we know these are, you know, people who are being led by someone, right? Someone, who has this technology, use those people to follow us and stalk us, then make those, you know, targeting us with those energies, and we think that is most logical that who can have this technology. So we assume this is, you know, military, secret services in Poland, like ABW and others, and maybe police. We don't know. We try to find help in many institutions, like military, MON, our, you know, Department of Defense in Poland, right? And in police and by the prosecutor, no one really want to help us. So we can assume that they are supporting them somehow. And this technology is, you know, so advanced that no one, you know,
it's basically hard to get any support.
Yes,
I mean,
exactly.
I understand that. Poland being such a relatively small country. I mean, obviously I'm from America,
yes,
and
exactly.
so I mean the things that are experienced in America, I mean, it'll get you locked up if you want to talk about it, and it's such a large place. So,
Well,
this being such a small country, what would be the aims? How would STOPZET be able to function to help people?
so most problem in Poland is that no one believes us what's happening. You know, this is so amazing and unreal that we fight to show people that this is here, being here. They can torture us. They torturing us, and so we try mostly to reach the people, right, by informations, by making protests, by helping people who reach us, right, with some advices based on our experience and so on.
Mm-hmm. And with the experience, should come more and more options as we need to learn, and it's all about the education. So,
yes,
are there things being done to educate? I mean, how is STOPZET educating people?
well, the main thing is our website, stopzet.org, and the other great thing is interviews with which helps us a lot to spread this information. This was my main source when I find out about mind control in Poland, thanks to and their interviews. So this is a really great thing for us to have the support of this television. And, you know, we have our own website. We try to communicate with people at the Facebook groups, and we try to, you know, keep in the community of our TIs, supporting each other, right?
Absolutely. TV is definitely a great opportunity to be here, to be doing this. Agreed. You know, us TIs, we need to get into media, because if, you know, different branches of the government aren't doing anything, well, let's face it, what's the best influential thing that we can do without shedding blood, you know, going to war?
Yeah, exactly.
We got to get seen. We got to get into the media.
Yes,
and whether anyone likes it or not, media is a form of government on its own.
Yeah, exactly, and they're working on this also a lot to stop all, you know, the leaking of the informations, right? This is our main purpose, to push this forward, right? So everyone will know that it is not only part of science fiction, but this is really happening to many of us, and I think in near future this will happen to all of us, right? I think that many people yet didn't know that they are under their control, right?
Absolutely.
And this is what we're fighting for, to be conscious and know how to protect from this.
Absolutely. So I got another question for you.
Yeah.
I believe I had a previous discussion with you about a professor of yours who said that, you know, mind control or mind reading didn't exist, and it was not possible. Science fiction, but yet there are these products that you can buy commercially, little headbands that you put around your head to control objects. They have these for babies that move little balls around.
Yes.
Just by reading EEG brainwaves
Exactly.
that go to this, remote whatever. You could type on a computer using your brainwaves. So mind reading technology exists. It's commercial. You can go and buy it. How do we get the professional scientific community here up to par? I mean, that in itself to me is a huge deal. I mean, that's an obstacle.
Yeah, we need to give them the right sources. The patents of this technology which are available in the internet, right? Mm-hmm. We need to show the documentaries, interviews with whistleblowers like Dr. Duncan, Barry Trower, and others who know what to talk about, not those people they ask who don't know nothing about it and laugh on it. We mm-hmm. need to direct them, point them on the right sources. This is the thing we should do. Direct them on the right sources.
Okay, well, speaking of right sources, there are so many people that are, again, needing education. And I know being on the internet has helped me a lot. And there are a lot of people out there like, oh, your only source of information is, internet. And it's like, no, I go to the library. I look up scientific documents here and there. The internet's not just there for YouTube videos of guys kicking each other in the what. So great source of information can be found on the internet, and we all need to connect. There's so many people afraid to reach out and say, hey, this is happening to me.
Okay, I think this is the great time to give you a question. Could you tell us, we would like to know now more about you.
I'm a guest here in Poland.
Yeah, you have chance to introduce yourself to Polish community, and we would love to know more about you and your activity. Could you tell us more, please?
Well, I'm just a guy that has had enough. I've always been a very shy person, extremely shy.
Yeah, I see this.
And, I was always alone and always kept to myself, basically. And these people found very easy to mess with me. So,
but you can call yourself a target individual also? I
am a targeted individual. I've been hit with every psyop that they have in the book.
How long does it take in your case?
To realize that I was targeted?
How long, are you targeted?
2 months.
2 months only?
2 months.
Oh, I thought you are targeted much longer.
Oh, no, I've been a target for very long. But that's how long it took me to figure out that I was targeted.
No, I asked how long are you a target?
Okay, yeah, it's over 3 years now.
3 years, okay.
Over 3 years, absolutely.
Quite new also. Quite new, but you're doing a great job for us, for this community, informing us, having your show. That's really great thing.
Thank you.
Okay, can you tell us how do you want to support Polish target individuals? Do you have any propositions, ideas, how you can support us, STOPZET and other TIs in Poland?
Well, it's all about the connections. I have many ideas on how to spread awareness.
Great.
For one, lots of ways to get people interested and involved, because that's the big thing. Yes. There's a lot of people that think here, but yes, here, look, gotta be charismatic about it. We gotta get people interested in the cool things. Let's make it relatable. Like the technology I just spoke about.
Yeah, exactly.
Let's get people just going with this. So, I want to help by, especially getting interest in counter technology. I mean, there's so many things that can be done with this. Okay,
you have any engineering knowledge, something like this?
I have general knowledge of most things. I have definitely come up with some very interesting solutions for very interesting things.
Oh, I see.
Necessity is the mother of inventions.
Oh, yeah.
I'll tell you that.
So you have plans to cooperate with STOPZET, right? You want to support us, or you want, just be on the other?
I have plans on cooperating with STOPZET. I have
Great.
plans on connecting STOPZET with the other TI organizations
Great.
across Europe and the world.
That's what we need, really,
We
to
need
unite.
we need a
Yes.
flag. We need a banner under which we all can cooperate under.
That's true.
And talk about these things.
That's great. That's what we really need to unite, because as individuals, as a one, we don't have strength, but as a group, they need to listen to us, right? They cannot ignore the hundreds.
Well, you can't be a targeted individual if you're in a group.
Yes, good, well said, right.
Yes, so I mean, there's PACS, Freedom from Harassment Surveillance. There are other organizations that I'm currently connected with.
Yeah,
definitely
we'll
like the
be
bridge.
happy to work with you on this connection. Okay, could you tell us something about your most interesting connections you have, contacts with any people, friends, whistleblowers, someone who can be really helpful, who you would like to point us into?
Well, having my talk show for over 2 years now, I've come across many interesting activists, some very interesting whistleblowers,
Yes.
anyone from, your average person to political figures. I know some actual TIs who made it up to the point of being candidates for Senate.
Oh,
People that are going on the psyops of having their children taken. Lots of politicians are all over that right now.
nice. So we have a group of worthy people who are willing to fight with us on this terror?
Absolutely.
Great.
Absolutely. I've got people contacting me every day.
So this is not a joke, not imagination. This is big deal worldwide.
It's a big deal.
This global
I've even
terrorism,
got government
right?
whistleblower contacts. As a matter of fact, I have ex intelligence agents that are on hold for me.
I see.
Especially they're leaking information that's being funneled through a couple of sources, and it's only coming to me.
Great. That means you are a great source for us.
Absolutely, I hope to be.
Okay, that's what I want to ask you. Do you have any other questions or something you would like to say to viewers?
Well, I would love for everyone to get involved with everything that we promote. I mean, we're going to have events,
Okay.
everywhere. We need to get involved into politics. That's the reason why the world's become so complacent. All of our amenities, all of our, frivolous things that we surround ourselves with, and we work and slave to have these things, and we elect some people to do the geopolitical scene for us because we don't want to deal with it. Well, it should be the other way around. We should all be involved in the politics.
Okay. So we have some plan of working, right?
Absolutely.
Great. That's what we needed. Okay.
All
That's
right.
thing. Thank you. It's a pleasure to meet you.
Thank you. Thank you for being on the show.
And thank you for taking time with us, and thank you for watching us. And of course, thank you for letting us to have this show. Thank you.
Absolutely. So I would guess that would conclude the show because I don't have a clock. I didn't even
It's 12 o'clock.
see when it started.
Okay.
Okay, yeah, it's lunchtime. So thank you for tuning in to the Red Pill Hardcore. I'm your host V, and be sure to tune in next time.
You need me to turn up a little bit? Oh, okay. I need to turn up some stage volume for my guitar so the drummer can hear me. Okay. Okay, so what do you want to do, guys? I want to introduce the band. You guys want to know who's up on this stage? Yeah! All right, well, let's do that for you. Normally we have about 75 other members, but they're all sick. Over here, on the guitar, the ripe old age of about 261. This is the North Virginia Jack Coburn. Back there at the merch table, you've met her, you smelt her, decomposition at its finest. Noel O'Shaughnessy. Back there in the drums, some of you know, some of you don't, that is a female. And she, that beautiful dead woman right there, is my wife. This is some Knoxville Velvet de Blanco. Peach right here, and she will give you nightmares, let me tell you. Let's hear some noise for Mary Ella O'Sullivan. I am the Reverend Blackjack McBride, and this is Two in the Chest. Don't
I am V from the Red Pill Hardcore radio show and TV show. I'm here to tell you guys about my militia, the Red Pill Militia of Minnesota. The militia is there to protect the people of the United States from any enemy that may threaten our way of life, regardless of religion or political stance. We will unite the people as one to fight tyranny of any form from anywhere, including our own government. We will see the people free again. I hope you would like to join my militia. Please visit our Facebook page, The People's Red Pill Militia. Like, comment, let us know in general what you think. And if you want to be a volunteer, all you have to do is coordinate with our members. We're all honorary brothers of the militia because we all protect our freedoms, our constitutional rights, and the most important things that we have as American citizens. So please help me in protecting those rights and join my militia.
Greetings, citizens of the world. We are anonymous. It is no surprise that the mainstream media does not often like to mention us, and when they do, we are always made out to be an extremist, or even terrorist organization. In truth, we are just people. We are brothers and sisters, fathers and mothers. We are young and old alike. We come from every walk of life at every corner of the world. We are just people. Yet, through all of our diversity, we have found common ground. We stand united as one and divided by zero. The Red Pill Hardcore exposes the truth with the answers. Have you ever been followed home at night by a bright star? UAV drone? Have you ever felt like you are being watched? Energy spectrum surveillance? Have you ever heard a buzz in your brain and ringing in your ear? Satellite EEG brain entrainment. Have you ever felt like someone is reading your thoughts? Remote neural monitoring. Have you ever heard voices in your head that were not your own? Voice to skull. Have you ever heard these voices repeat themselves unending? Synthetic audio harassment. Known someone driven mad by the voices till they killed people? CIA, NSA on shelf shooters. Then like Aaron, Alexis and Myron May, you are a targeted individual. Government mind control victim. War is coming. To learn more, listen to the Red Pill Hardcore. The corrupt have chosen to make an enemy of humanity, and if it is an enemy they want, then so be it. An enemy they shall have. To those who place the value of $1 above the value of a life, to those who would think they are above justice. We are everywhere, and we are watching. We are legion. We are one. Expect us.